Okay, yesterday I was talking to you guys about dropping the average cost. Today is June 10th, and just to finish, just recap everything about dropping the average cost. I was telling you guys yesterday, right now, today, it's 1670. It dropped, okay? So, this is a perfect example because you see how it dropped down. Right now, this is Ethereum, ETH at 30 minutes is where I will run it. The average cost, and yesterday I was telling you about let's say you put your money in at 1800, right? It's a number that's use rounding off numbers. That's the number I was referring to yesterday. So let's say you buy at 1800 and then it drops 100. So let's use average round off numbers so you can get a clear picture of what I'm talking about. So then it came to drops $100, so 1700, right? And then it dropped on you. And like I said before in my other video, on part 3, do not panic. And because it's supposed to be your play money, and since it's your play money, and pay attention to what I'm going to say here now, because this is very, very important. Dropping average cost is you go in with more money, all right? More money when it drops. That's what you're supposed to do, to come out on positive without losing. So you go in 18, drops 100, right? And it's 17. Just an example. Those numbers are just an example. So what do? Do you come out? So a lot of people, I tell you, like I said in the other video, a lot of people panic. They pull out. So if you pull out, you're gonna lose $100. You're losing 100 because you come out at 17. You went in your position at 18. So you do not pull out. One trick you can do, like I was telling you in my other video, you add more money on the drop. So it goes to 17, you add more money. Depends on how much you add, and depends on how lower your average cost will be. Your average cost will drop. That's how you drop it. Adding more money when it drops. But remember now, like I said, if you go in at 1700 and then it goes up, okay? You go in at 1710, that's not the way to drop the average cost. So your average cost drops only, average cost only drops when you go in on the lower number. Okay? So if you go in at 1700 and then it goes up to 1750 and then back down at 1700, okay, you cannot go in because your average cost will not drop. You just have to wait it out until it goes past your average cost. You cannot go in unless it keeps dropping lower than that number that you went in with. Let's say you went in a second time at 1700, you have to wait till it's under 1700 to go in again if you want to drop the average cost. So dropping the average cost is the little trick that I'm referring to, because like I said, at 1800 you buy, it goes down 100, you go in with more money. It depends on how much money you go in, how much more the average cost will drop. Let's say you go in with $500, $600, let's say. Your average cost will, from 1800, will drop to, let's say, 1750. 1750 is gonna be your new average cost. Your position, your number you started with 1800 will no longer be 1800. Will be 1750 now. Okay? Like I said, one more time. You start off with 1800. Your position starts at 18. You go in with more money when it drops. Your number now, your position from the beginning will go down. Because you added more money on a drop. Your position now is no longer 18. It will be 1750. Which is a good thing. Okay? Which is a really good thing. People like don't look at this is a trick now. Oh, it dropped. Okay? Look at it as a good thing. Because your position can drop by going in on the drop. On lower number, you go add more money, and then your position, your average cost will drop. That way, you don't have to wait to 1800 anymore to come out on positive. Anything, you go in at 1800, anything over 1800 is your positive money, right? Right? So, now you don't have to wait till 1800 anymore because you dropped the average cost. You are at 1750, around there. So after 1750, that's when you start making. So that's the trick when it drops. You add money in when it drops, more money, so that way your position will drop, your average cost will drop to 1750 around there or more, or lower. If it keeps dropping, you keep adding, because eventually it will go back up. But when it goes back up, that way you won't have to wait till it goes all the way to 1800. It will be 1700 or 1750. You'll come out on positive much quicker. That way, everything after 1750, because your position now from 1800 dropped to 1750. So anything after 1750, because your new position is 1750, will be your positive money. Make sense? So that's a good thing because you come out on positive faster. So then you wait till this relative strength index, the RSI, drops. Okay, like I said, the first line, the dotted line, is stage 1. Stage 2 is here, right? Stage 3 is the middle. Stage 4 is right here. Okay, you wait till the line is exactly right there, right there. 1 is a dotted line, 1 1/4, 1 3/4, 1 1/2. Or right there, 2 2 1/4. Go in there and you pull your money out right there, around stage 4.